open-minded, or are you kind of skeptical? I like to say that I'm a little bit of both. I'm an open-minded skeptic. That sounds a little oxymoronic, doesn't it?
Kind of.
I didn't come up with this term. I heard about it when I was in school, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how that influences my career and my personal and professional philosophy when it comes to nutrition. My name is Megan. I'm a registered dietitian here at the lovely Fitness Lying Down. I am also a trainer here as well. So when I was in school at UWL, one of my professors talked about how he was an open-minded skeptic. And at first I was like, this makes no sense. How can you be both of them? But when he explained it a little bit more, it really resonated with me, and I think that that has been a really important piece of my professional philosophy when it comes to nutrition. So what we mean when I say open-minded skeptic: be open-minded enough to listen and to hear somebody's side, but yet skeptical enough to not just accept it for truth, like for the one and only truth either. Two things can be true at the same time. And again, sometimes that is a tricky concept to wrap our heads around. But what I mean is, for example, there's all kinds of fads, all kinds of diets, all kinds of trends going on, all right? I'm sure you probably feel a little tossed to and fro and a little confused in all of this. So that's where I, a nutrition expert, can come into play, where I like to say that I have a goal of having an unbiased approach, and that open-minded skeptic side, where I can look at the research, because I love reading research. I think it is so fun. I mean that in all true seriousness and not sarcastic at all.
Wow.
But anyway, reading the research and seeing what the side says and being able to kind of draw some conclusions, but then also make sure that it makes sense to you. So for example, keto diet, that might fit for some people. That might fit in somebody else's lifestyle, and they might feel better eating that way of life. But at the same time, if you've had your gallbladder taken out, there might be some considerations that we want to have before we do that. And same kind of thing with like intermittent fasting, and depending on what season of life you're in, maybe that makes sense, but at the same time, maybe it doesn't. So this is where I like to come in, kind of again, like I said, with my unbiased, with my open-minded, skeptical mindset, where I get to kind of show you all of the truth, and I get to help you make the most informed decision.
I like that a lot.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I'm going to show you what you can do, and then you get to decide. So if you feel confused and overwhelmed, come and see me, because I would definitely love to help you kind of navigate some of that. And I challenge you to also be an open-minded skeptic. So as soon as you hear something new, don't shut it down instantly. Let's look into it a little bit more. But yet, again, be skeptical enough not just to hop on the bandwagon, and that's the only way of living life either. So now that you know better, let's go out and do better so we can all be better.